Dalvin Cook could be possibly released, dog. I don't care.
Yeah.
If you get a Dalvin Cook,
Big.
I mean, this.
No.
Don't you down now? Hold on, let him cook. Let him cook.
I'm
Go ahead, man.
fight on
Hold
this
on,
one.
hold on.
No, let that man cook.
Okay, well, you can fight me, but all I'm saying, I've been talking about it way before this, like months when they was talking about cutting him and whatever, and talked about him on the show. Now, for 1 year, okay, it can 1 year, maybe two, but 1 year, why not? I mean, I know Zeke, powerful bag, short yardage, yes, okay, but dog, if you can have it for a year where you got Pollard, and it's not like Cooks he can't run in between the tackles. You can do that, and you can figure out a way to make it happen with them for a year. And you don't tell me you couldn't like that backfield. And honestly, do we really want Tony Pollard getting the 20 carries? And do we really see him? And you just said Schottenheimer is more geared to the more physical type back. So now why not run two of these guys at you where you got a two-headed monster where you don't know where it's coming from? I think that's something that you should look at. I know Zeke, but that's something they should look at because they got the money to do it.
I got a box you on this. It's
box
the only box is this. This is the only box. Availability. That's it. You know what I mean? In terms of player, I do like the juice from Cook, but in terms of a guy that showed that he's durable, that's gonna give you 12 touchdowns even on a bad leg, I gotta go with the guy that's available.
Well, I gotta fight you back, Boss Cowboy.
Oh no, you
because I
did
cooked
not.
a
Wait, where
video
you come from?
on video, Boss Cowboy. I broke down. That's why you go watch my video, Boss Cowboy. If you watch my video, you would have understood it. No, listen, don't Wi-Fi me.
That is Wi-Fi.
Yeah, your Wi-Fi.
That's my Wi-Fi.
Down, left, right, A/B select.
He was doing good too. He was doing so good.
And hey, I wanted to hear it because he was jumping on my team on it. That's why I wanted to hear it because he was on my team. That's what I loved about him. He was on my team.
Big just lost an ally. Big just lost an ally because of the internet.
He was rocking with me.
I got to kind of circle back, right? Because the reason why I sent that tweet originally is kind of like what Brian said. Like, it was for me to try to figure out the Luke Schoonmaker draft pick, because when that pick got called, I really didn't understand it. So I had to kind of roll up my sleeves and do some research. I'm like, okay, like Brian said, they want to get stronger at the point of contact. They want to kind of run better in the trenches. And then once they kind of added on Hunter Luke, and then I did the research in regards to Brian Schottenheimer's philosophy of being more of a power guy, I was just like, that's Zeke. You know what I'm saying? So me, it's just thinking that Zeke would be the perfect fit because, one, he's already accustomed to everything in Dallas, so it wouldn't be much of a learning curve. And then two, you pretty much solve the huge issue that Boss Cowboy and also I have as well, is who's going to be your pass pro guy. So like Brian just said, we're trying to get the ball out quicker, but we always know it's not going to be the case. There's going to be some 7-step drops. There's going to be some situations, and we saw Tony Pollard get smoked. Malik Davis is still very green. Deuce Vaughn with his 5'5" stature, can he really hold up? So then it really comes down to maybe Ronald Jones. And when I broke down the film on him the other day from Pass Pro, it really isn't there. So that is one of my huge concerns, especially if you're going to do a lot of shifting with the offensive line. You at least have to have a second layer of protection for Dak Prescott. So for me personally, I would like to have Ezekiel Elliott back, but if not, I'm all for getting Dalvin Cook. If I had to pick between the two, though, y'all put me in a really bad situation. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know.